Come back here! All tired out? Now I got you. Mama! Dada! Huh? Don't mess with our baby! Get him! Get him! Hello everybody, Stegosaurus here, coming to another toy review. And today we have Mercenary and a baby Dimorphodon. Even though it says Dimorphodon, I'm calling it a baby because that's what it looks like. So let's get right into this. Just a look at the front of the box. Underneath, very clear. On the back, it shows you some of the other characters you can get. We already reviewed this guy. There's the battle armored one, and Claire is not yet out, and it says coming soon. Yes. So to get this open, we just pull on this little tab right here in the back. Thank you for Mattel for making this nice and easy. So we just pull this right open, like so. And we can just slip the whole little guy out, just like that. And they're not put any strings or anything, so they just pop right out. Look at that. Yeah, nice and easy. So, who do we want to examine first? Well, we'll get this guy out of the way, the Mercenary. So first he comes with this accessory. It's like a electro staff thing. It kind of reminds me from Star Wars, the Mega Guard staff. But this one's kind of got this electric shock going on the front here. Very interesting. It actually has two different colors to it. Three colors. It's got the blue lightning here. And then it has this very dark color right here. And up here it's got this little bit of a grayer color. The sculpt looks very nice. It's not super warped or anything, so that's pretty sweet. Alright, now we'll check out the Mercenary. So for him, he comes with this nice green jacket here. It's nice camouflage with his nice green shirt underneath. He's got these nice sunglasses. And I picked up this guy because he reminds me of Cooper from Jurassic Park 3. I don't know, maybe it's just the glasses that remind me of Cooper, but that's pretty much why I picked this guy up. Oh, this guy reminds me of Cooper. So, yeah. I hope they make those guys from from Jurassic Park 3. Hope they make all the characters from all the films. That'd be pretty sweet. So here's the backpack of it. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Nice pants. Very nice and detailed. Nice boots. Very nice. The sunglasses are a little weird because there's no actual strap going around the eyes at all, so it's kind of just these sunglasses sitting on his eyes. You know, there's none of anything else but that, which is kind of awkward. The hair's nicely detailed, very nice, and it also comes with articulation, so shoulders can articulate, elbows, just single joint there. It's actually quite well sealed here. It's not as great as on Dr. Grant, but it's pretty darn good sealed up. Nice muscles. And up here there's nice shoulder coverings. The legs can go out like that. Pretty nice. And there's also a bend in the knee here, and they can swivel a little bit. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's a quick look at him. He also has a little pocket watch, and he has whatever this is. Oh, okay, I see what it is. It's a gun. Unfortunately, the gun can't come out, so that's unfortunate. But it's got a little peg here, and you put that into his pants leg there, and that kind of sits in there. It's not the greatest thing, but it works. Alright, so let's get him out of the way. And now move on to our little Dimorphodon friend here. It's just one solid color here, this very deserty color. And no articulation at all, which is unfortunate. I wish that it could articulate like the adults, like the head could move up and down and the mouth could open, because if this toy could do that, woo, that would be amazing. The wings are made of nice thin plastic, so they can flap pretty easily. Pretty nice. It's in this downward attack position, which is cool. No color on this guy at all. It's just this pale color. And I don't like that. It's too pale. And pretty much, I wish they were a little better painted. Because if we compare it to the original babies that they include in these little packs, there's so much more detail. I mean, look at this little baby, Ankylosaur. It's so much more detailed than this guy. And I think with little babies, Mattel has kind of skipped on a lot of the details. I mean, looking at the Stegosaurus that comes with Claire here, it looks much better color-wise, but this guy just had no color. No color at all. I mean, compared to this little guy, which actually scales pretty darn well with the hunter back there, yeah, this is pretty pale. It's not the greatest. Yeah, it works for what it is. I mean, it is cool looking and it is a little dinosaur, but I really wish it had a little more detail. I mean, even little Blue here has more detail than this guy. At least Blue has, you know, colored eyes and the blue stripe, and little Blue just has even Blue has more detail than this. So, yeah, that's kind of a miss, I think, with this little guy. So here's a nice little comparison of the two babies together. Pretty nice in scale, I think. So that's pretty cool. And here's a comparison with a big Dimorphodon compared to the smaller one. And if you can, you know, like, see, if only like the big Dimorphodon, I mean, if only the baby was painted like this guy. Imagine if they both had the same kind of paint, and what if they both could have the same articulation? I mean, I'm pretty sure you could do it. But if not, then I understand. But at least give it the same kind of color scheme, you know, at least give it some color to it. You know, paint the tongue, paint the teeth, paint the eyes. But again, it's not, you know, super expensive, though this one I picked up at Fred Meyer, and they cost a little bit more, so. Alright, so here's a comparison with, alright, so here's a quick comparison with Owen here. So we'll put those together. They scale pretty nice. Here, put them out of the way. There we go. Oh, he just fell down. So that's nice in scale, and they're both the same height here. And here's my motorcyclist from the Lost World. Nice size. He's definitely bigger than these guys, but he's not too out of scale. I mean, he could be like just a big football type player. So these guys scale about roughly 3 inches. All right. And the little baby Dimorphodon here is from wingtip right here is exactly I can't really get all the way shot, but as wingtip goes up to 1 inch, but besides that it's less than an inch. Lengthwise of the Dimorphodon, it's about 2 inches long, so you know it's pretty nice. I will say that the Blue is much better than the Flyer here, but still not too bad. I mean, you can still have it do some pretty cool flying stuff, and it's still a fun little toy to play with, but it wish it had a little more detail to it. So besides that, you know, that's pretty much all that this set has. And there he goes with his staff, and there's no excess plastic on this guy, which is pretty nice. There was a little bit on Owen, but I was able to get that off with an X-Acto knife. So that has been a look at the Mercenary and Little Dimorphodon. Hope you enjoyed it, and I also want to let you know that we'll be starting a how-to video later this week, or starting next week. I'm going to be working on some prototype stuff for that, and also, there may not be many more of these toy reviews for right now, just because, honestly, there's not too many more that I'm interested in getting in this first wave. I am still looking for the Mosasaurus, so I hopefully will find the Mosasaur, and we'll be doing a review on the Mosasaur. But besides the Mosasaurus, there isn't really a whole lot of other dinosaurs that I'm super interested in getting. There are a few, but I'm still debating. I'm mainly waiting for the next line, like the Spinosaurus and some of the other toys that will be coming out. Alright, so just to keep you posted on that. And there'll also be some more exciting news coming out later tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. And I will see you all in the next video. So until then, everyone have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye everybody.